Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome to A Dose of Breality. It's Wednesday, day 9 of Vlogmas. So Wednesdays mean Wisdom Wednesday. So what I've decided for this Wisdom Wednesday is I'm going to be participating in the Strip Down Challenge. No, that does not mean that any clothing will be removed for any of you who are thinking that. Sorry, wrong video. The Strip Down Challenge is, Jonah Green actually started it, and the whole challenge part of it is there's no edits, no cuts, no music, things like that. And it's just to be as real as possible on camera and just talk and be yourself. And it's to kind of combat the whole thought process that YouTubers are fake and social media is fake and everything. And I decided I was going to do this. No, I wasn't tagged to do it specifically, but I've seen a couple videos and I really like the concept. So I'm just going to be watching the timer click by, and when I hit the 10-minute or so mark, I will try to cut it off. I have not been gifted with the gift of conciseness, so I don't think I will have a problem rambling on to you guys for that amount of time. When it comes right down to it, I think editing is a good thing because, as I said, I don't have the ability to be concise. What some people can say in 5 words or less, I can write an entire paragraph or a small novel. So editing for me, some of my videos I edit out 2 to 3 minutes. Some of my videos I edit out 30 seconds. You know, it just depends on how much I've rambled on a certain topic or a certain product. It depends on the video, honestly. So for me, editing is a really good thing because I'll sit there and I'll watch it and I'll be like, God, why did I not stop talking? If I'm bored, I know you guys are going to be bored. So those are the things I'll edit out. Now, for something like this, I can't edit it. So I have to just kind of go along with the flow and say what's on my mind. Now, when I first started YouTube, that's exactly what I did. And I'm sure those of you who've been here long enough, or those of you who've gone back and watched my original videos, you can probably tell there were no cuts, there were no edits. I had no editing software whatsoever. I sat down, I did one take, and from start to finish, I talked about the product or products, and if I messed up, I started over from the beginning, or it stayed in and I rolled through it, because I didn't know how to edit it out. So those are the things that happened. And, you know, now that I can edit things out, it's been a good thing. But I think where it gets a little bit, you know, hairy, so to speak, is people who try to put on this persona of, you know, they're better or they are someone who they're not. You know, I, by nature, am just kind of what you see is what you get. But I do, and I mentioned this before, you know, I don't really curse in my videos, and that's kind of how I am on a day-to-day level. I don't really curse unless I'm extraordinarily angry. Today was one of those days that it happened. I sat down right before dinner. Matt's over here. He can attest to it. But, I mean, it happened. But on a regular basis, I have to mentally edit myself and what I say because I work with small children, you know, and I think that's something that we all have that natural filter. Some of us, it's stronger than others, obviously. I mean, I work with some people that their mouths are like sailors when we're not at work, and that's okay. But, I mean, mine is just, it's always been that way. I still remember the first time I said anything even remotely curse word towards my parents, and I didn't say it at my parents or to my parents. I said it because my computer crashed and I was working on a really important paper. It was my junior year of high school, and I was so frustrated. I went out into the living room. I said, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. And I immediately got so embarrassed and I ran back into my room because I thought my mom was going to be like embarrassed of me or she was going to get mad at me, and she laughed at me because I was embarrassed. So that has literally been my entire existence on this planet. has been mentally editing myself from saying things that would embarrass myself or make me look kind of in a manner or in a light that I didn't want to be seen in. So what I present to you guys on camera is how I am on a day-to-day level in everyday life. Now, obviously, you don't get to see every aspect. I mean, you're seeing more of it now that I'm doing vlogs and things like that, but you don't get to see every aspect because you don't get to see me when I'm working with kids or when I'm, you know, just hanging out and doing certain things, because there's certain things I just can't show you that, you know. I can't pay a camera crew to follow me around 24/7. It'd be fun. It'd be interesting. Some of it would be boring. But, I mean, I just can't do that. I think a lot of people have given, I won't even say a lot, some people have given the rest of the YouTube and social media community a bad reputation for being, you know, fake and things like that by, you know, putting on an act. They are one person when the camera is on, and then when the camera is not on, they are somebody completely different. I don't want to name names. I've heard stories of people being a certain way, obviously, in their videos and things like that, and then they do like a meet and greet, and they are totally not that way to their fans when they meet them, and it's disappointing and it's sad, and people don't like that. So I would be disappointed. Personally, I would be disappointed. But that's why, I mean, I said it before, like, I try to just be as real as possible with you guys, because there's absolutely no point in not being real. I'm not that good of an actress. I'm not going to be winning any Academy Awards anytime soon. That it's just, you guys would see right through it. And I think that's the one thing to like take away here, is that as a viewer and as a subscriber, you have to be able to look to the people that you're watching in the videos and say, you know, is this person believable? Are they relatable? Can I trust them? And if you can't answer those questions, you know, and say that they are relatable, that they're trusting, you know, that you can trust them, and that they're believable, like, then don't watch them. Don't buy into it, because they probably are fake. And you can see through that, whether it's just that they are good at acting, or, you know, I know sometimes people are just, they get roped in because people are good at acting. And that's happened. I've been fooled by a couple people on YouTube that, you know, their personality, it's just, their personality, it's just, it's great. It's great. And then all of a sudden it's like, wait, no, it's not. But it happens. It happens to everybody. So you just have to be careful. It's the same thing in life. I mean, it's like when you meet somebody new, whether it's somebody you're trying to get to know as a friend or like a significant other, it's like, hey, this is the best person in the entire world. Like, I just want to know everything about you ever. And then like 3 days later, you're like, what was I thinking? You know, why do I care? And that's a harsh kind of way to put it, but it's just, it is what it is sometimes. I don't even know kind of where I was going with that, other than, you know, it's, you have to know what, you know, in your own mind, you know, if somebody's being real or if they're being fake. So that's my general summary for this whole video here. Yeah, I'm actually finding this to be a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I knew kind of a little bit what I was going to talk about, but sitting down and just kind of rambling on the topic without having, you know, a set like topic to talk about, and, you know, wanting to go at this a certain way, and knowing that I can edit out the times that I pause awkwardly and things like that, like, I can't do any of that. So it's a lot more daunting than I thought it was going to be. But it's a great experience, and I encourage anybody who wants to try to do one of these videos to try, because you will learn a lot about yourself. Like, just doing this personally, I learned that I do have some insecurities with sitting down in front of a camera and just talking. That those are the things that I tend to edit out of my videos. The long awkward pauses, or just the times that I say a million times. Thumbs up if you guys saw that video where I did the counter for the number of ums, and comment if you remember the number of times, because that was unbearably rough, the number of times I said in one video. So yeah, those are the things that I would, edit out. But I am learning some things about myself by doing this, and I do think it's a great experience. So I would encourage anybody who wants to try it to definitely try it. And there I go again. Yeah, definitely try it. I will go ahead. Normally, I don't think you have to tag anybody, but I am going to go ahead and just call out Steph, because she's been awesome. Lately, I've really been enjoying watching her videos, and I would really love to see what she would talk about doing one of these videos. So I'm going to call out Steph and see what she has to say doing the strip down challenge. So if you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, never miss a dose of reality ever again. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I am Bree51687. I would love to interact with you in those ways. And I will be back tomorrow for day number 10 of Vlogmas. I will see you guys then. Bye.